Switching gears now to the weather here at home. We've got a lot to keep our eyes on with the weather changing from summer to fall, What's going on?
Literally. It is so funny how the last few days of summer felt so fall-like. And now we're dealing with some of this really hot weather to kick off the week. And now we're back into fall. And then I'm going to tell you we're back into summer by Friday. Here's what's happening as we head outside this afternoon. Daytime highs, they're a lot cooler compared to yesterday as low pressure moves in from offshore, bringing in some winds from offshore too throughout this afternoon, anywhere up to around 20-25 miles per hour, but also this cooler weather too. I mean, 60s near San Francisco, 60s up into the North Bay, where just yesterday we were in the 90s, anywhere from Santa Rosa over into Novato, and we have a return to the 70s off into our inland areas near Concord and Antioch throughout this afternoon, where yesterday we were almost to the triple digits. And we actually did hit triple digit weather over into Livermore, where today we are sitting in the 80s throughout this afternoon, 80s down into the Santa Clara Valley. Now, I mentioned those winds moving in from offshore. Well, as low pressure moves in from offshore, it's going to bring in more clouds for us, a little bit of drizzle along our coastline, so don't get shocked if you have to use the windshield wipers today. Gianna, I'm talking to you. And here we go into this afternoon. We can see some gusty conditions too along our shoreline. Wind speeds anywhere up to around 20-25 miles per hour near Fairfield just by 2 o'clock. San Francisco, a similar trend. Those winds continue to move in all throughout the afternoon and evening hours tonight, and it will get breezy along our coastline tomorrow too. But let's head back into our inland areas where it is a lot cooler this afternoon compared to where we were dealing with just 24 hours ago. A heat advisory was in effect yesterday. Today we're talking about 70s, which is just the best weather I could possibly imagine. So get out there, get some fresh air, do all the fun outdoor activities. Today it's partly cloudy there. We warm up into the 80s by tomorrow. A return of high pressure, which means 90s in the forecast once again near Friday's forecast. And then we see 90s into early next week too with sunnier skies. Now we head over into the Bay, closer to San Francisco, Oakland. You can see it right behind me right now. Cloudy skies are going to stick around each morning. And we also get that step-by-step warm up, 60s into 70s, 70s into 80s as we head into our Friday forecast. Starts to calm down a little bit into this weekend's forecast for any outdoor activities. Still some partly cloudy skies sticking around, but then we're back into the 80s, that summer-like weather pattern as we head into early next week. Gianna.